Hey guys, Squiggles here bringing you another game from MLG. This one is going to be Gretorp versus KiwiKaKi. Oh my goodness, I am so excited. Gretorp is an amazingly awesome Terran player. Been around since before the beta, but that's when I first started watching him was the beta. And KiwiKaKi, man, he is out of control. He is so good. So whenever you have two giants battling each other, it's just always going to be a good game. And I am so excited to see exactly what these guys do to each other. I am sure this is MLG, so they are both bringing their A game. And yeah, man, I mean, I really hope to see some good aggression. I love aggressive openings that turn into macro games. Like, you know how when you play a game sometimes and you just like sit here and just like macro up a huge army and then 1A and like, if I win, I win, and if I don't, I'm dead. But I really like how the pros, especially, not so much me, but like the pros are really good at like poking with like 1, 2, 3 units and just like keeping up harass, having small groups of units like looping around this way and back around that way and all over the place. I think that's so cool. I myself do not have the focus or the APM in order to do that, but both of these guys possess that kind of skill. And I'm really interested to see exactly what happens. Now notice that Gretorp does not make his barracks over here. And I'll tell you why. Because, well, this happened to me the other day and it was really annoying. But by building your barracks here, one, it's not a Zerg, so you're not going to get rushed. You don't have to worry about Zerglings running up and just like kiting you around and killing off SCVs. But in addition, Protoss usually love to scout early, which... as a matter of fact, we see KiwiKaKi having none of it. But, actually, neither of them scouting, which is kind of crazy. But what I was saying was, by building his barracks here, he is pretty much nullifying any kind of probe harass. Because as soon as a probe gets close and starts poking at this guy, look how far this is. You click on this guy, you say attack, and you move literally 3 inches, and you're there. I don't even like 2 inches. That's like really anyway. It's really close. So you nullify any kind of harass, and you don't really need to guard your ramp anyway. If you do need to guard your ramp, you do have this supply depot right here already, and you're just totally free to put down like a bunker or something right here, and you'll be totally good. So I really like the placement right off the bat from Gretorp. It's just one little tiny thing that'll just keep you from losing games. So, and look at this. Now we see Gretorp is actually going to be the first to scout, which is kind of unusual. Normally you see the Protoss is the first to scout by far. Usually Protoss scouts scouts super early, but it looks like that is not the case. KiwiKaKi does have out a Zealot now, and he's going to be holding down that ramp like a boss as a second gateway goes down. And the cybernetics core is done, and he is getting the warp gate research. And here he comes. He is going to be trying to do some scouting. But you know what? He's not going to get past the 2 sentries, the 2 marines rather. But I mean, they're on sentry duty. They're not actually sentries. That's what I was trying to say. I know he's not Protoss, guys. Okay, so anyway, Gretorp's marines. He sees that there is in fact a probe out here, and he's just going to be looking around. And he sees that, nope, no shenanigans are happening. He's going to be totally fine. Now, he is putting down a bunker because, you know what, he's not going to have a lot of units because he's going for a really fast command center and getting that orbital right away. So he is going for a strictly economy build. And over here, we can see that KiwiKaKi is going for more of a getting lots of units build. It looks like he's only getting 2 gateways, though. So it looks like he's probably going to be expanding soon as well, considering he does have 400 minerals at the minute, and he's just going to be waiting on this warp gate to finish, and then he's going to be turning these into warp gates. But only two gateways right now, so going to be putting on some pressure, but not a ton of units. And there goes the expansion. So both of these guys ramping up for kind of a later game. It looks like Gretorp is going to be pretty fine. That is a good amount of stalkers, and they can do some good damage, as well as it looks like, how many force fields does he have? He has enough for 2 force fields on the sentry, so wow, great timing actually. And he's going to move up this ramp, and he could actually force field here and cut off a lot of, nope, he's going to use it for Guardian Shield instead. And oh no, he needs to repair this bunker, and the bunker is, oh no, the bunker goes down. That's actually really bad, and now he's going to have to use his SCVs to force KiwiKaKi to run away. And look at that, both of those mules are going to go down, and now these stalkers are going to be abusing their range and mobility to get as many kills as possible. These marines doing a good job of hiding behind the workers, but look at all of this lost mining time. That's actually really bad that he's losing this much mining time. He does have 2 command center, so he can get out double workers if he needs to. But you know what? He's not right now. He's just focusing on getting out stim and getting out as many Marines as he can. And he is totally broke, man. He is doing his level best to just barely stay alive. And look at this. He's lost a ton of workers. And after this battle winds up, if in fact this doesn't end up killing him, then I'll look and see exactly what the units lost are. But look at this. Looks like he is Gretorp is slowly getting more Marines, but he is in such a bad spot, man. He is way behind in workers at this point, and it looks like KiWiKaKi is going ahead and get a robo. So interested to see what he does with that. It looks like he's forcing a lot of Marines, and he might be going for, I don't know, something that's good against Marines. Colossus, I heard, are okay. And look at that. Pushing in, he has broken the ramp, and now he is forcing even more workers to come off the line. And he is doing such a good job. KiWiKaKi is doing such a good job of just killing stuff. As there's a lull, let's look, and we can see KiWiKaKi, look at this, 20 workers over 38 workers, as well as a little bit bigger supply in army as well. So KiWiKaKi way ahead, and here comes Gretorp trying his best to wall off, doing what he can, getting that bunker down, and he really needs that bunker. And look at this, these workers are going to be here, and they're just going to be trying to soak up damage as much as possible. KiWiKaKi maybe overcommitting a little bit, losing 2 stalkers that I don't think he really needed to. And it looks like he is going to pull back now, or at least regroup. But if you look at the supplies, KiWiKaKi is already up 20, almost 25 supplies. So that is really bad for Gretorp this early in the game. You can see that he is resupplying his workers, his SCVs, as quickly as possible. And stim is done now. But I don't know, man. Like, there's just, he's back on his heels. He's not able to take his expansion. Meanwhile, KiWiKaKi is just, oh man, he is just getting those probes as fast as he can, adding on more gateways and robo, and he is just happy as can be. He has a brutal contain going right now, and I'm really concerned for Gretorp. He needs to do something in order to stay alive. It looks like he is going to be getting some medevacs fairly soon, as well as continuing to just pump out bio and workers and trying to stay alive, adding on another barracks. So at some point he's going to have to push out, but even the push out can be dangerous because, oh, the great observer by KiWiKaKi is able to just get that little bit of line of sight, which is really great. But even when he pushes down the ramp, Gretorp, he can have tons of units push down here and get force fielded, and okay, there you go. So here comes KiWiKaKi, and he is going to be, it looks like maybe running away a little bit. But you know what he's going to do? He is going to force field that ramp, prevent any kind of thing. And, oh, it looks like the bunker has been sold. And Gretorp is going to go for a drop, man. I actually am confused as to why he sold the bunker and then goes for a drop. I would figure that you would keep the bunker there. But you know what? He is still building workers, and he's getting another tech lab. So, I don't know, man. It looks like KiWiKaKi going for a robo bay. And Gretorp has, yay, he has officially broken out, and he is now free, and he is able to get his expansion up way late, but you know what they say, better late than never. And he may actually just try to come over here and kill these rocks. That would not be a bad idea, considering he has his units right here, and he might as well do something. Also, if he comes over here and kills the rocks, he may spot the pylon and be able to take that down, which is not always a good thing. Never want to have the pylons, you know, around your base, because just counterattacks and DTs and just all kinds of bad shenanigans can happen. Getting that missile turret down, which is really nice, it's going to prevent this this observer from staying there. He's going to have to run away. And oh, he sees the observer move and scans and kills him. And now KiWiKaKi is going to have to rely on the fact that he only has both of these Naga watchtowers. And right when I say that, he moves away. But you can see right now the kind of trouble that Gretorp is in, because he has stabilized. Yes, he does have his expansion up, and he does have a decent-sized military. But if you look at the supply differences, KiWiKaKi is so far ahead, and KiWiKaKi now going to be killing his rocks. But look at this. You can see the army that KiWiKaKi has tons more army and tons of workers, almost double the workers. So he is way ahead, and that is why KiWiKaKi is content to not attack. He's like, well, I'm way ahead, and I have the capacity to macro harder than you anyway, so I'm going to do that. And when he does attack, expect the attack to come as he expands to this gold, because that's what all the good players do, man. They just, yep. But, oh, look at this. This is actually really good, and this could totally catch KiWiKaKi out of position. He is going to be in the middle of the map, which is a great place to have your army, actually. He's really controlling the map. But look over here. It looks like Gretorp doing a great drop, and he is going to be stemming and trying to get as much as he can. Ooh, if he can get this +1 canceled, he is going to be great, and it looks like it does go down. Not even sure if it was canceled. but he is able to do some damage, and now he is going to run away, and as long as he doesn't lose that medevac, he'll be totally fine, and he does manage to get away. So nice little harass drop there by Gretorp, managing to slow down the upgrades of KiWiKaKi, although KiWiKaKi is ahead, it looks like 50 supply, so Gretorp's still in a lot of trouble, but that is one small step for Terran that needs to happen in order for him to get back in the game. So he needs to keep on doing stuff like that and just keep on getting ahead. You can see he's getting upgrades, so he is going to be ahead on upgrades, which is really good. But extended thermal lance is almost done, and he is getting more Colossus as well as getting the gold Nexus. So KiWiKaKi is extending his lead as far as units go. You can see he is up almost exactly 50 supply as he does get this base. So he is going to be up one base and up 50 supply, which is a sick amount of supply to be up. And you can see Gretorp is